Hey everybody, Anthony Ryder here, your friend in encouragement, freedom, and peace. And we're here at the end of another year, and this year, for all of us, might have had its ups and downs and in-betweens, but we're all stuck in the time of change, because naturally everyone wants to change at the end of the year. So we are facing the beginning of a new year, and there's a pressure to have New Year's resolutions to kind of make changes in our lives to take the next step to grow. Some of these changes might be like losing 25 pounds, doubling your passive income, or starting a new business. These are all awesome goals to have, but it's important to lay a solid foundation so that you can build upon it. The tallest buildings in the world have the most solid foundations, and without them, they would topple easily. We need to lay a solid foundation if we want to reach these targets and potentially bigger targets in the future. So, how do we lay this foundation? I like to compare this foundation to a fire. Just think about a fire. It has the wood and the kindling and then the flames. And in our lives, the human spirit can be a great comparison to the flames of fire. And our given talents and abilities can be compared to the kindling in the wood. So think about a child, about how much joy they bring and how radiant their presence is. That is radiant and warm like a fire is. If you're at a campsite and you're around a fire, you can reach your hands out and feel the warmth. And it's almost like that by being around a child. You can feel how happy they are and how they believe that anything is possible. And it's a beautiful thing to be around. The kindling in the wood. We're all given different amounts of talent and attributes that are positive that we can contribute to the world. So some might be good at math, some might be fast runners, some might be good speakers, some might just have very big hearts and a lot of love to give. We can't let our amount of talent dictate how much good we do for the world. What is really important is that we let our fire to shine bright, because let's say you're in a dark forest at night and there are little balls of kindling at different sizes. Some are the size of like your hand, some are like big mounds of it. If someone has a lot of talent, they can be compared to a big ball of wood, like a lot of kindling. What really matters is how bright you burn. If you have a lot of talent but you don't put it to use, your fire's not going to shine bright. You're not going to give out a lot of heat and warmth. There'll just be little puffs of smoke coming out of the bottom of the ball of kindling. But if there's a little quarter size ball of kindling that's burning and a really hot fire is exuding off of it, it can be seen from miles away. And that's how us as humans need to be, because our human spirit is very strong and it can get through anything. So what we need to do is, no matter how much talent you have, you need to shine as bright as you can on a daily basis. And there are going to be times in life whenever our fires can go out. From it might be depression, illness, heartbreak. Things happen in life to make you lose your inspiration and your passion, and that's okay, because life's a journey. Whenever we ourselves lose that fire, we can rely on others to relight us, because the beautiful thing about fire is it just takes an instant to relight. And if we feel that we're on fire with positivity and joy, we can see that others are suffering. And it's important that we reach out and touch them and relight them. And that's what it's all about. And we can look at the stats and the numbers, how much weight we lost, how much money we earned, and we can dictate our successes and failures based on that. But what we need to do to find true success is see how many lives we touch and how many people's lives we improve, because that is where true success lies. And at the end of the day, sometimes we can't control how much weight we lose or how much money we earn, but what we can control is how we treat others and how much love we give out to people. So as we go into this year, I encourage you to give out the most light you can, be a warm and loving presence to people around you, and you can really change things, because it's rooted in our psychology where we will follow others and we like to conform. And if the majority of us give out love and exude warmth and comfort, then it's going to change the world little by little. So I'd like to leave you this quote to keep in your hearts during the hard times, because things happen, it's life. So this quote is by Craig Groeschel. The quote is, "It takes a death to have a resurrection. It takes pain to have progress. It takes a hurt to have a healing. And it takes a struggle to have a story worth telling. And it takes a trial to have a testimony." So whenever those times in your life happen to where you might get down, remember that whenever the sun goes down, the next day it always comes up. So never give up. And this year, I encourage you to stay expectant of the blessings that are coming for you, because they're coming. God loves you, and it always works out in the end if you give your full effort. And thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always be a warm and loving light to all those around you. God bless you.